All right, it's December 8th, 2020. I'm Chris Turner. This is Tesla 411. I did that intro like 7 times. I just can't talk today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps with the algorithms. Otherwise, nobody sees it. And that's kind of why I'm doing it, just to get the information out there. Couple things today. Elon Musk is moving to Texas, or has moved already. I think that's been in the works for a while. He's had a lot of issues with California and, them shutting down his plant and just a lot of random things, as well as he hates the traffic, the population on top of the pollution, and the taxes are the highest in the country. So a lot of benefits to moving to Texas, as well as no income tax, and he has a huge package coming his way. So, I mean, it's just going to save millions literally by not living in California. And that's nothing new. A lot of people of his status have got fed up and just left for some of the same reasons. But in bigger news, Tesla's going to be diluting their shares a little bit, and they just did this 3 months ago for $5 billion. Same thing again. Same 10 banks is where they're offering them. This time, they have $5 billion in common stock that they don't have to sell. They can sell. That happened last time, and they basically sold it all the next day. But with where their market cap is at $500 billion or $600 billion now, it's literally only going to dilute their stock by 1%. So if you could imagine having $1 diluted to 99 cents, but that giving you the capability to do anything, because right now they're at $14 billion of cash on hand. This will bring them to $20 billion to close out 2020. With that amount of cash, they could literally they could build 10 gigafactories. I mean, they could literally do anything. And whether they're going to just expand the business by building more factories or R&D, or just having it on hand for anything that might come up, it's good to have. And some people are really knocking them for doing this and saying, come on, we were on such a roll. It was just rolling up. But that's why Elon Musk decided to do it. It's a good time because even today, like I saw it go down to, I think it was down to 623, 624 today. I thought, it is going to go down. I thought it was going to go up today. And then jumped right back up to 650. It just, the news dropped it, I think, initially, but people understand that when Elon does an option like this, where it's going to make the company basically $5 billion in return, dilute the shares by 1%, which, like I said, it's not a big deal. But for them, it just makes sense to do it now because it's going to continue to rise leading up to the S&P 500 on December 21st. So to go ahead and do that now isn't going to really change the stock price or bring it down very much, like today, not at all. So I think it was a good move on his part. Same as when he did it before. I thought, great. Not everybody always understands. Same thing with the news when Battery Day came out, and then he was talking about all the improvements and he basically said they had a million mile battery without saying it, and people just didn't comprehend it. Without him saying, and we have a million mile battery, everyone would have said, great. But because he didn't actually say that, the stock, I think it dropped 10, maybe 12% the next day. With this news, I was a little worried that it was going to drop, but it didn't, and I still don't think it's going to. It's going to rally all the way up till December 21st. And by the way, I am not a financial advisor, so do not listen to me. But yeah, so there was some talk that they were going to do that anyway to take advantage of how high their stock price is right now. I think pre-split, if you think about it, it's at $3,200. And a few months ago, it was $1,400. And at the beginning of the year, it was like $200. So it's really ran up, so it makes sense for the company to do it. I think it was a good move, and they're going to move forward and just keep building and probably come up with something big. I mean, with this amount of money, like I said, they can do anything. They could literally build 10, 15 factories next year, completely, ramp up to a scale of, 20 million cars a year with that amount of money. They could. I don't think they will because there's still some restrictions with the amount of batteries they can produce or even buy. So I don't see that happening. But it's definitely going to help with, that 1% dilution is going to help push the company that much farther. So I think it was a good deal. That's pretty much all the news today. I just wanted to get that in quick, and stay tuned for updates. I know I mentioned before, but it's very important that you like and subscribe as I'm trying to build the channel, and you're all going to help. Hopefully. All right, till next time. See ya.